My sole purpose is to prove men wrong in this industry. Point blank, period. Harriet Tubman didn't have nothing to prove. You right about that, brother? Stop playing.
I'm so glad you called right on time. You must have just read my mind. If we skip the small talk warning, you now.
Hey guys, I'm Ayana and welcome to my channel. And if you're new, if you're returning, welcome back. Okay, so today we're gonna kick it off with a different kind of video. Instead of a vlog, we're gonna talk. We're gonna talk about something, and I would really appreciate if y'all could be a little interactive in the comments because I want your opinion. But before we get into the video, just a little disclaimer: I do have a lisp, so if you can't understand me, it's because of that, and it might be a little annoying, so I'll try my best to articulate as best as I can. So first and foremost, if you're new, I'm Ayana. I pretty much post vlogs on my channel, and because I'm a truck driver, you know, trucking is a whole lifestyle change, so pretty much my videos revolve around trucking. If you want to check those out, definitely check them out. But today's video is pretty much the topic of, you know, I became a truck driver so that I can prove men wrong. That is my sole purpose. My sole purpose is to prove men wrong in this industry. Point blank, period. Don't care what you gotta say. That's not really how I feel, but let's talk about it. So the reason why I brought up this topic is because somebody made a comment on my video and I was like, I respect your opinion, but this is a great topic to talk about. Let me read out a comment. I have my laptop right here, so I'm gonna be looking off of this really quick. It says, I hate to see women doing jobs like this. It just seems like they're struggling to try to show they can do what men do. Now, this is under a video where I pretty much had an emotional breakdown because I was running through a lot of trial and tribulations during this whole week with my truck, and your girl was just tired of it. So, you know, I was being vulnerable and I was just, you know, trying to keep it real with people, like, you know, this is something you go through. And of course he made this comment, which is fine, cool, whatever. But let's talk about it. Now, first and foremost, I don't think any woman really joins the trucking community to prove to men that they can do what men can do, you know what I mean? But hey, whatever. So I made a poll on my YouTube community post and I was like, do you think women become truck drivers to prove to men that they can do it? Let's talk about it. And out of 16 votes, 25% said yes and 75% said no. Okay. And then I also went into the Black Truckers Facebook group and I asked the same question. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and read off these comments and then we're gonna get into it. Okay, we have a few comments. No, I think they want some of the big money when they big hustle. Nah, I hope not. That would be stupid on their part. People work where they like or where they can make great money if they, you know, if they're lucky to get both. I'll put the comments on here as well. I'm not gonna read through all of them. Somebody said, in the beginning, yes, but for the last 15 plus years, they know it's steady income. Plus, they get to see the country and get paid while doing it. Okay, period. And somebody said, Harriet Tubman didn't have nothing to prove. Harriet Tubman didn't have nothing to prove. You right about that, brother? Stop playing. I'm gonna read this last one. I think there are some women who have something to prove. I also think the majority need to provide for their family. Trucking is not easy, and if that is something they have the desire, discipline, talent, and or skill, that's what she should do. Right on, sister. Right on. All right, y'all. So I'm gonna throw in my opinion, of course, and I want you to throw in your opinion down below as well. Do women become truck drivers to prove men wrong? I'm gonna go ahead and throw out my opinion. No. And I'm gonna respond to this. I already responded to the comment that was made under my post, but I'm gonna respond directly to this comment so that you guys know how I feel about it, just in case you are someone who thinks the same. So first and foremost, if you are not, you know, if you don't know what I do, I've been trucking for about 2 years, okay? And I started in flatbed for about 1.5 years. Then I did drive-in for like 2 weeks. Then I got into car hauling, and Car hauling is great. I'm going on a year of car hauling. Okay, so as you see, I'm not a truck driver that just pulls van, you know what I mean? Or box trailers. Now listen, before I even get into whatever else I'm gonna say, to my ladies, to my men who are pulling van, reefer, whatever, do your thing. Like, that is definitely something to be proud of. Like, you're pulling a big 70-something foot, whatever, down the road, and you are accountable for whatever goes on that ship. You are the captain of the ship. Kudos to you. However, someone who is doing flatbed, someone who is hauling cattle or tanker or cars, they have a lot more responsibility because it comes with load securement. And if you don't secure your load right, well, boom, baby, you already, like, you either about to kill yourself or whoever's around you on the road. And I've had a terrible accident when it came to load securement when I was car hauling with Carvana. And if you're not new, you've seen that video, but I threw in like a picture or two. Yeah, your girl, actually I can't throw in a picture because I did not record it, but pretty much I had two vehicles about to fall off my trailer, and they were totaled as well because I did a hard brake, boom, they were about to fall off. So you have a lot of responsibility when it comes to load securement, okay? And the thing is, I'm done talking about load securement. The thing is, we already turn our necks when we see a woman out here trucking, pulling a van. But you're definitely gonna turn your neck. You're gonna break that mug. You finna break your spine. You finna look like an owl if you see a woman hauling flatbed or cattle or cars or oversized loads. You know what I mean? And that's when people come in with their opinions like you're doing a man's job, because you're no longer doing what could be deemed as the easiest way of trucking, which would be van. And you are now doing hard labor. You are now being 1,000% more responsible for your load. As a man, I don't think that is cut out for a woman. That's what some people would say. This is where it really stems down to. And the reason, now my personal opinion, is the reason why some men could think like this, and I'm not bashing men. I'm not want to do that, okay? I love my men. But the reason why some men will think of this is either one out of two reasons. One, you thoroughly believe that a woman should be at home or, you know, doing a less strenuous job or whatever that shouldn't cause them to break a nail. Baby, I applaud you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Like, I feel so like how you think. Okay. Or you could be intimidated. You could be challenged because you personally would have never thought of doing that, or you don't know how to get into it, or you just can't see yourself doing it, or you just don't want to be responsible for that. I remember when I first became a truck driver and I was driving for Roehl, and I was with a trainer or whatever, and they were like, I can never drive a car hauling truck. I can never drive something over my head because, you know, you have a car that's literally like over your head when you are driving a Stinger, which is the name of a trailer that hauls 9 cars, or the type of trailer, whatever. But yeah. And I was like, yeah, I can never do that either. And they were like, you are responsible for that whole load. You mess up a car, you just bought it. Okay, you are correct. Which is why I will never get into something like that. That was my standpoint. That was my view at that time. A year and a half or so later, here I am doing the exact thing I said I wasn't going to do, because I did that because I seen it as, if a man said he's not going to do it and he doesn't want that responsibility, why would I? But baby, here I am. Here I am doing what I do. I'm doing what I does. And personally, my opinion, women don't join the trucking community, they don't become truck drivers with the sole purpose of I'm finna come out here and I'm finna whip this truck better than any man, okay? Because that's why I want to come out here. I want to show men that I can do it. I think the only reason a woman would come out here with that mindset is if their father or their cousins or their uncle were truck drivers, and she wanted to prove to her family that, I can do it too. That's probably the only reason a woman would come out here with that mindset. Other than that, women are out here with the hustle culture, okay? They're hustling, they're getting their money, they're traveling the country, they're taking their kids with them, like they're homeschooling. Man, I seen this girl on Facebook one time, she had 3 babies. I want to say a toddler, a child, and a freaking infant baby. Trucking. And you think women are out here trying to prove men wrong? No, baby, if anything, we're trying to build a better lifestyle for ourselves and our family and to pay our bills. And the reason why I choose to do the work that I do is because, one, I want to stay active. I already knew, because I know how I eat. I know I'm greedy. I'm all of that. I already knew if I came out here as an over-the-road driver, pulling van and not getting one lick of exercise, I was going to be fat as hell. And truth be told, guys, even when I was doing flatbed, I still gained 20 pounds over the road. But mainly because I was a team driver most of that time. So I was pretty much driving while my man did the low skimming, you feel me? But I did low skimming too. I know how to do it. I have experience doing it, but because we were team drivers, I was driving most of the time because I was driving at night. And, if I could gain 20 pounds still getting in some type of physical activity, I'm damn sure gonna gain some more weight if I'm straight up pulling van. Like, now let me tell you, pulling van, you have to have some discipline with that when it comes to your health. You really do, because I remember I saw a truck driver get into their truck with a ladder. With a ladder, guys. And it's like, how do you pass your DOT physical at that point? But I'm not here to dog anybody. I'm not here to clown anybody. At the end of the day, that person's still getting a bag. At the end of the day, that person's still getting their money. Okay, one thing about Ayana, she's gonna mind her business. One thing about Ayana, she's humble, and she ain't gonna say nothing to you, baby, because she proud of you. You out here regardless. But, sorry, I had a phone call. But yeah, like, what are y'all opinions? Like, what do you think? I want honest opinions. I'm not here to clown you, and I'm not here to be against you. If you think women shouldn't be doing what we do, let me know. And if you think we do, let me know. Like, I genuinely want to know y'all opinions. And yeah, that's all for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and make sure you subscribe. Okay, subscribe to your girl. Check out the vlogs. Follow me on social media. Connect with me on social media. Shoot your girl a message. I might take a minute to reply. I'm not gonna lie, but I'll reply. All right, bye.